Hello, friends, and welcome to The Architecture Enthusiast. Alessandro Anselmi's architectural philosophy embodies an intellectual and poetic engagement with space, material, and perception. He sees architecture not as a static discipline, but as an interpretative tool that shapes the dialogue between form, meaning, and human experience. His approach challenges rigid functionalism, instead favoring abstraction, ambiguity, and a deep engagement with historical and cultural narratives. For Anselmi, architecture is not merely about construction, but about orchestrating spatial sequences that provoke thought and awaken the senses. His work emphasizes the interplay of light and shadow, solids and voids, and the rhythm of movement within space. He resists absolute formalism, instead embracing paradox and contradiction, recognizing that architecture is shaped by the tensions between order and disorder, permanence and transience. This philosophy is evident in his Cemetery of Parabita and the Church of the Holy Face in Rome. The cemetery is conceived as a meditative landscape where architecture frames human mortality within a cosmic order. Through enclosed passages, courtyards, and vertical gestures, he creates an atmosphere of solemnity and introspection. His church design similarly transcends conventional religious iconography, using carefully framed openings and monumental walls to create a spiritual space defined by light and shadow. Both projects exemplify his ability to merge abstraction with human emotion, transforming built environments into conduits for existential reflection. Anselmi's urban vision extends this idea, emphasizing how buildings interact with the larger cityscape. He sees architecture as an active participant in the urban narrative rather than an isolated object, seeking to reconcile the scales of the personal and the monumental. His designs often suggest openness and transformation, resisting definitive statements in favor of continuous evolution. His answer to "what is architecture?" is not prescriptive. Rather, he sees architecture as a mode of inquiry, a means of questioning assumptions and engaging with cultural and existential dimensions. He rejects architecture as mere function or spectacle, instead positioning it as a vessel for memory, imagination, and meaning. His work challenges limitations, embracing uncertainty and complexity to expand the possibilities of spatial experience. Through this, he reminds us that architecture is not a passive backdrop, but an evolving dialogue between space, time, and human existence.